Alright, here we are with some Beyond Meat. Gonna go to its main web page. We're gonna go over some technical analysis today, even check out the historical IV and see what level that is for option trading. So without further ado, let's get on with it. As we take a closer look at their website, let's talk about what is Beyond Meat for those that don't know. Well, it's a meat that's made from plants. Yep, you heard it right, meat from plants. So it's apparently, according to their website, it's made up of 5 key components. And let's dive into what these key components could be. So we've got some proteins, fats, carbs, minerals, and something for flavor, obviously. So for the protein, it looks like we got some peas, beans, brown rice to give you greater protein than the animal-based meats. So the fats, we got cocoa butter, coconut oil, and canola oil. So, and carbohydrates, we have potatoes and methylcellulose. So yeah, go look that one up. That'll be a shocker. All right, so minerals. We got over here, we've got some calcium, iron, salt, potassium. And then, of course, you got the beets for the color, so, and texture, which is also part of the flavors. Haha. And there we have it. One of the reasons why we're going over Beyond Meat today is because it has been severely beaten down for several reasons. One, because they're not innovating enough. People are expecting more out of this than what they've been coming up with. So, yeah. Another thing is the small cap stops have been beaten down these last few months. So this has been part of that bag. So it also has gone down dramatically. And by the way, if you've not done so, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that like and subscribe, because I am a brand new channel and every subscriber does help. I'd appreciate you in advance. Alright, taking a deeper dive into their website, let's check out some of the products that they have to offer. So we've got burgers, ground meat, sausage, meatballs, chicken. Oh, check it out. Plant-based chicken. Well, that's for you all. Chicken. Oh, it's chicken tenders, right? Meatballs. Yep. Sausage. Ground meat. So I guess they would have some hot dogs too. Oh, there it is. So hot dogs. Their burger. We also have taco meat. Make you some ham sandwiches, or Beyond Meat sandwiches. Looks like ham to me, but it really wouldn't be, would it? Sausage. There's the meatballs for us Italian lovers. Good. And our breakfast entrees. So there you have it. Some products that we got going on. So as we take a closer look into why someone would want to choose Beyond Meat as a product to eat, other than that they're vegan and it's also extra choice out there for them. Let's check out some of the recipes that they have to offer. So far, it looks like they got Snoop Dogg they're paying. All right, so we got stuffed mushrooms, stuffed pasta shells. All right, stuffed squash, some more stuffed mushrooms, a casserole. Ooh, beef casserole, right? A shredded shepherd's pie, and a chili. All right. Some of these look actually pretty good for professionally prepared. I can't cook this good. I don't know about y'all, but all right, there's some products that we got, and of course the burgers and patty melt and breakfast time. Right? Yep, with the breakfast. All righty. So there we go. Oh, there's our Italian lovers. Yep. So we got some meatballs and spaghetti squash, Beyond Meatball Hero, which is some sub sandwiches. Yeah, it's looking pretty good there. Nachos, all right. Tex-Mex. I mean, yeah, there's some dishes here that they got going on. So yeah, here on this channel, I would like to take a deeper dive in some companies like this, going into their website, seeing what they have to offer. It also helps me when I decide if I want to buy a share or not buy a share of their company. I would like to have more information so when I can tell my buddies what I'm invested in, or y'all as my buddies, I can, have a little more knowledge behind my belt. Other than, hey, they're just a food company. I mean, I didn't realize they had hot dogs and other things until just now. By the way, full disclosure, I do not own any Beyond Meat at this time, but it is on the horizon. I am definitely keeping a close eye on this, and so should you. And let's go over to more in-depth on our trading here. So right now, I already notice in our momentum trading, for one, if we're going to momentum trade this, we're a long ways off. I mean, from our 100-day average moving line and our 200-day, I mean, we're looking at about $18 apart right there in the gap. And but we do have a gap down for starting around $95 and going down to the 82, and we're down in the 60s right now, which is a hard resistant line, is about $62. So we got our hard resistant line where we've already bounced off of it 3 times. One right here we've bounced off of it, and one right here we bounced off of it again, and then right here recently we hit pretty close to the $62 line and has bounced back up. We had good volume on November 11th, which was several months ago, and some volume on the 14th of December, but the volume has dripped down some. Our trend lines on our percent K stochastic is starting to move up and bounce in over the 32% mark. So, but what we're going to need here is we're going to need some bigger volume. We're going to need more engulfing candlesticks, green ones, full engulfing candlesticks. At the moment, we could take a look at our over here. We could take a look at the implied volatility and take a closer look at what the volatility is, and we'll go over what implied volatility is. So at the market chameleon, it's telling us that it is 62.9, which is 81% percentile rank, which means 81% of the time the IV has been lower in the last than the current level. So what that means is if for you option buyers right now is a great time to be buying options on this if you are interested and have done the research of this stock. Don't be putting money down just because you saw this video or any video. Definitely do your own research. So yeah, but according to what I have discovered, that if you were wanting to put down some option bets, if you feel like this is going to bounce up now, but it has been trending lower, and it's also is trending lower according to the market chameleon. So, but you definitely want to be buying options. When you buy options, you want to buy pretty much in the money, and also when it's at a low IV. Well, all in all, here are some of the restaurants who have Beyond Meat on their menus. And Carl Jr.'s is one of the restaurants that I have gone by quite a few times, and I have talking to the people behind the counter and asked them if they've sold too many of their Beyond Carl's Jr. Sandwich. And they say they sell one every now and then, but they don't like cooking it because it stinks. And they just can't believe that when they put it on the grill that it has a different smell. They call it stinking. I've not smelt it yet, or I've not tasted one either. But they say that it bleeds and everything just like a regular hamburger on a grill. So there you have it. Anyway, that's our take on Beyond Meat. It's at its near 52-week low. It's trending lower at the moment, though our trend lines over here, our trend lines, is definitely getting on the upside right now, but they could easily come back down into the oversold category. But as again, we have already hit the resistant line of $62 3 times, so that is pretty much a hard resistance. So as we get a few engulfing green candlesticks, hopefully in this first new year week, hopefully in the new year, of course, but yeah, in the first week of January, we should get some, hopefully some green engulfing candlesticks and a little bit of volume, and this thing could easily take off, and it will eventually get back to the $94 rank, because there is a gap, and majority of the time, 95% of the time, that prices, when there's a gap like this, like it already touched it right there, but it had a little sharp pullback. But even this gap got filled back up with a price later on, and gaps do fill. So this thing, after you get a couple green engulfing candlesticks, you have some volume coming in through there. We have the percent K going into the over the 32% mark. We should pick up a few shares or 100 shares of this and run this all the way up to the $95. All right, well, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate everybody for watching Tomorrow Venture Investing. See ya. Well, according to the YouTube algorithm, they suggest you should watch this video next. And truly, thank you again for watching all the way to the end.